The University of Central Missouri Jennies Volleyball program originated in 1970. Having played a half-century of volleyball, the Jennies are a model of excellence. Led by All-Americans Allie Huffman, Paula Harris, Julia Bates, and Brady Peniston, the 2011 Jennies are regarded as one of the finest teams the program has ever assembled.
Paula was on our 50th anniversary team. Brady's on our 50th anniversary team. Julia Bates is in the Hall of Fame. Allie Huffman's in the Hall of Fame. The team's willingness to work for each other was what made the team special. The offensive skills of this team were as good as any in the country at that time.
The 2011 Gens entered their season fresh off a 2010 regional championship and national tournament appearance. Outside hitter Allie Huffman says the core of that team returned, intent on taking the 2011 Jennies to a second consecutive NCAA Elite Eight finish.
We lost Rachel Pfister and we lost Abby Grunbacher from the 2010 team, but then it was still kind of the same core group of girls, and I think we put it kind of on us, like it was almost like an expectation to go back. We had the confidence from the year before. We knew we could do it.
The Jennies nearly completed a sweep of the MIAA schedule, winning the conference with a 17-1 mark. Their overall record of 30 wins and 5 losses remains one of the most impressive in Jennies history. Taylor Krejci, the team's senior libero, recalls being surrounded by a cohesive group of talented teammates.
Obviously, you have your Allie Huffman, you have your 4-time All-American. She's somebody that was so consistent, and then you put Allie and Paula in the front row together, and it was just so fun to watch them. Like, our job as defense behind those players was easy. Kelsey Ortworth and myself, obviously having Julia Bates be your consistent All-American setter was incredible. Brady was our other middle, another super consistent middle who just worked her tail off. Taylor Goodness was this outside that just could blaze a ball on the other side of the net and just kill it like nobody's business.
One of head coach Flip Piontek's concerns for the 2011 team was replacing the blocking skills of 2010 graduate 6', 2" Abby Grunbacher.
The player who ended up winning that position was 5'7", maybe 5'8", Kelsey Ortworth, who'd been on the team for 3 years, hit as a freshman, didn't hit much for her sophomore and junior year behind Abby, and then her senior year really said, okay, out of my way, I'm taking my spot back, and she did. She literally, we couldn't take her off the court. Offensively, she helped us. Defensively, blocking-wise, she didn't hurt us at all. She dug 4.5 balls a game. She served terrific. Putting her back into that offensive 6 rotation position really solidified the team. As I look back now, the fact that all 6 of those players, plus Taylor Krejci, who was our libero, who was a senior then, wanted to win, and Jamie Hayworth, who was our back row sub for Taylor Goodness, those 8 people, they played all year. Kelsey Ortworth was kind of the glue that solidified that team in 2011. It was a really wonderful year.
Having many great players on one team is fantastic, but gathering a group of talented individuals does not guarantee team success.
All of us wanted it, we all worked really hard, and I'm not sure lots of teams have that feeling and have kind of that cohesiveness, and everybody was on the court for the team. No one was in it for themselves. It was really just truly a family. Man, that helps tremendously.
For the senior foursome of Huffman, Harris, Ortworth, and Krejci, hoisting the regional trophy was perhaps even sweeter the second time.
If you just think about how many hours we spent in the court, in the weight room, how many times were we in meetings to hold that trophy with them, it just meant so much.
When you've earned the endorsement of a coach who's been on staff for 34 of a program's 50 years, you can believe the 2011 Jennies Volleyball team deserves their induction into the UCM Athletic Hall of Fame.
This team was the most consistent team from start to finish of any team that I think I've coached since then. There was never a doubt that they were going to work hard. Everybody competed for each other. And if you can get people to do that, that's going to work not just on the volleyball court, it's going to work in life. That's going to work where you have to be part of something else. All of these young women, they did the work to make that happen. They really were a special team.